Hello, my name is Xibo and I have been playing ARK Survival Evolved since 2016 and the game has enabled me to support myself, my family and fuel my future. I will try to be as short as possible with this video while still giving context to the people that are unfamiliar with the parties in this situation. ARK Survival Evolved is a game developed by Studio Wildcard and published by Snail Games. These are two separate entities and I have a video linked down below that explains the dirty and abusive relationship between these two companies and proof that shows Snail Games employees playing on the official servers and abusing their powers. I would like to state that developers of ARK Studio Wildcard are not the target of this video, but they are responsible for getting to where we are right now. T is an ARK Survival Evolved tribe that has been around since the game's release. They are notorious for their dirty strategies, use of aimbot, ability to crash servers, spoofing the owner account of other tribes, and so on. They have ruined the experience of many on ARK's official server network, and Wildcard has taken action against them in the past. T has been dev-wiped by Wildcard. But this is when Snail Games decided to abuse their powers over Studio Wildcard and the enforcement team, allowing T to play on official servers under the protection of Wildcard and Snail Games. I strongly believe that Wildcard were protecting T against their will, and here is what they did. Back in 2018, Wildcard made a special cluster of servers that is to this day enforced by Snail Games. All other official servers on ARK are enforced by Studio Wildcard. There was a new place for T and Snail Games to abuse their powers. Conquest was initially a huge success, but over the years the corruption of Snail Games kept getting worse and worse. My story with T begins in 2018 when we got raided by them in early October. They raided us in a completely legit way back then. I can never be sure if the items they used were obtained in a fair way, but the raid strategies they used were legit. Since that raid in 2018, I have heard and been shown proof of countless incidents where T has gotten tribes and players forcefully banned and dev-wiped. The stories kept getting more and more disgusting and T and Snail Games kept tightening their rope around Conquest tribes by abusing their power. And this brings us to the 25th of April 2023. A new Conquest season is launching and the servers are completely wiped. A huge amount of players join the Conquest servers and make their way through ARK's progression. And here we are, the Island Boys, a group of almost 200 players that have been handpicked by a core group. When joining the Island Boys, you had to be vouched by someone that was trusted by the core group. This was done to ensure that no cheaters or players with any malicious intent were in our tribe. With great tribe leadership and everyone's determination, we were able to progress at extreme speed. We were scouting other servers and we found, fought and raided many tribes on Conquest. We knew which server T played on and where they lived. But we were not fighting them for the first 13 days of the season. We were purposely avoiding them as we did not want to get banned in open world PvP. And then on day 13, the 8th of May 2023, a few of my tribe mates went over to T's server and started a fight. My tribe would win the fight and the server would go down. The server would go back up, my tribe would win the fight and the server would go down again. The server went down a total of 11 times and that is when my tribe mates decided to not fight T when the server came back up and it did not go down again. One of my tribe mates was using a fabricated sniper during that fight and was permanently banned for alleged cheating. I'm sure that my friend Shokis will be making a video on the situation and you guys will see a POV of the player in our tribe that was allegedly cheating. During that fight, my tribe mates acquired a set of flag from one of T's members. As previously mentioned, I have played ARK since 2016 and I have a lot of experience in farming blueprints. Every single piece of T's flag was apprenticed and had more than 800 durability. Acquiring one of these blueprints would be extremely lucky, yet they somehow had one for each piece of armor. These armor pieces are not only a good defense in PvP situations, they are shockingly cheap to make and repair, leaving a large amount of resources for other items. This discovery and the undeserved ban of one of our tribe members infuriated our tribe and we decided that we've had enough. We wanted to go to T's base and raid them. But we aren't that naive, we knew what was coming for us. Right boys, let's go around and get a last look for our base as we will be fobbing T later on today. One of our members just got banned for using a Fabi against him. Yeah, that's the thing. Just using a Fabi against T gets you banned. So what we're gonna do is take a good last look at our base, prepare a fob, and probably go get banned. I would assume that's what's gonna happen. For the next few hours, a large group of our tribe farmed and prepared for the raid. Some were crafting items, others were defeating boss fights, many were getting invited on T's server, and T were in a chat of a name-botting, speed-hacking streamer begging him to find us and kill us. We managed to gather and protect the element on their server, which allowed us to start building our FOB. We transferred a large amount of structures, resources, armor pieces, explosives and dinos to this server. All of these items, a product of our hard work and dedication over the past 13 days. And so, we teleported over and started the ascent to T's base. Foundation by foundation, we were inching closer and closer. We were overwhelming them on all grounds and we were soon able to soak some of their main turrets. We were tightening the rope around T, just like they did to every tribe on Conquest for the past 5 years. We did it in a legit way. We even forbid our players from bringing any fabricated snipers. If T sees you using a Fabi, they will ban you almost instantly. We were fighting them on their terms and we were winning. And that is when they decided that fair enough. All 93 of us were banned from Conquest servers forever. Except the guy that took the screenshot, obviously. But yeah, I am not at all as emotional as things sound about what happened last night. I play this game to have fun with my friends and make videos. I had a blast playing with my friends and I'm proud we attempted a shot at the big prize. In all honesty, I'm making this video in desperate hopes that it reaches the right people. My appeal to you guys is to keep the developers of ARK Studio Wildcard in mind when making comments, videos or articles. They are responsible for partnering up with Snail Games, but that was done in a time of desperate need, and if that had not happened, we might have not had ARK at all. Most of Studio Wildcard's employees have nothing to do with these issues but are affected by our comments, videos and articles. I would like to mention that the bundle we're discussing today affects our accounts only on the Conquest servers. We're all able to play on servers that are enforced by Studio Wildcard. I wonder why Snail Games bans don't transfer over to other official servers. Over the past 7 years I have been a strong opponent to injustice in this game. I have made countless attempts at making a change, yet it was never enough. And if us getting banned on this cluster results in ARK becoming better one day, it would all be worth it. Let's make it count this time. Oh, and also, I'm gonna tell you what Wildcard want to tell you, but they cannot. Just don't play Conquest. The things happening on that cluster are bad for Wildcard and ARK in general. Just play MTS or something.